Senior editor Nina Easton, the Washington Examiner's Betsy Woodruff, and the Washington Times Stephen Dyna. Nina, let me go back to this Hillary Clinton problem. What she say about President Obama's foreign policy in that Atlantic interview? Was that an accident, a misstatement, something she regrets, misquoted, or what?
You're suggesting something like that is an accident with Hillary Clinton?
I don't know. I'm just saying it was a shot across the bow, right?
It was a shot across the bow. By the way, I just want to first say about this Hugfest thing. It worries me about hugging because in mafia movies, someone always ends up killed. Okay, and we've got David Axelrod pulling out the knife, attacking Hillary Clinton on Twitter over her comment that saying "don't do stupid things" is not a foreign policy. It's important to remember that Clinton is distinct from Obama in a number of ways. It is positioning, but she's also been separate from him on a couple policy points beyond the stupid stuff comment. She did want to arm and vet rebel fighters in Syria. She's bringing that up. And I think, going back to your conversation with Joe, if ISIS is able to establish a caliphate state, which, by the way, is not just a regional problem, is not just a humanitarian problem, it's a clear and present danger to the United States. If that happens, we're going to hear a lot more about Hillary Clinton having wanted to keep residual forces in Iraq as she did, an American presence as a stabilizing force. Foreign policy could be very well front and center in 2016.
Betsy, your thoughts on this whole Hillary-President Obama problem?
Well, if this hug diplomacy is effective, maybe John Boehner and Harry Reid can try it out and figure out some sort of immigration solution. I think as far as the Hillary front goes, she absolutely did argue for arming the rebels in Syria, but she was agnostic about it at times. In a 2012 interview with CBS, she specifically said, look, if we arm these guys, there could be repercussions. Hamas supports the rebels, Al-Qaeda members support the rebels. How do we make sure that these guys don't end up getting weapons? So I think we have to bear that nuance in mind when we're talking about this. Another benefit for Hillary, though, is that she can say, and regardless of whether or not this is a potent argument, she can say most of these crises that really blew up happened not on her watch.
Stephen, the thing that, Stephen, that strikes me is that maybe President Obama forgive her, but I bet the First Lady won't. So I don't think she's going to be happy seeing Hillary Clinton tonight.
Yeah, I don't actually know that President Obama does forgive her, except for another marriage of convenience for the Clintons in this case. Just like George W. Bush had to depend on John McCain, the guy who, if he'd won, would have protected the president's legacy. That's the position that Obama's in here. He's got to decide how much does he push back, and how much leeway does he give her to get elected the way that she run her campaign the way she wants to run it and get elected, so that she can protect his legacy. Because if a Republican wins, the president's legacy hurts even more.
Could you forgive it? I don't know if I don't think I'm not. I think I'm a little too thin-skinned. I think I'd remember this one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. She went straight at him, and then the walk back, the whole thing just seems so weird to go far out and then walk it back. You're left sitting there looking at Hillary. What do I know about you at this point?
Panel, stay with us. And a disturbing and dangerous trend lighting up social media. Literally, teens